Hello and welcome to this online training. And in this part, you're going to be learning how you can make fabric brush, how you can make your fabric brush, and we are going to be making use of organza for this project. Mind you, you can use any fabric of your choice. You can use your satin, you can use your Ankara, but I want to be using an organza. Then you'll be needing your brush pin. This is called a brush pin. You'll be needing your button for embellishment, and in place of this button you can use your bead. This is a bigger one, you can use a smaller one, any beads of your choice. Then you'll be needing your scissors. This will be used to cut your fabric into your desired size. You'll be needing your tape measure in order to measure out the size of the fabric you want. Now a quarter yard of an organza, you can't even exhaust it because this is just a small, except you want to make it in large quantity. But if you are making only one, you only need a little part of it. Then this is called a breast pad. We are only needing a tiny portion. We are going to be cutting a small round shape. When we are done making our fabric flower, we are going to be using it to cover up the rough part so it doesn't show. When we get to that part, we are going to see it. Then let's proceed. The first thing I want to do is to measure up the quantity of the fabric I'm going to be using. Now for you, you can make it more or less depending on how big you want your brush flower to be. So for me, I'm using about 4.5. Can you see it? I'm using about 4.5. That's the breadth of my fabric. And for the length, I'm using about 25.5 inches. About 25.5 inches. So it doesn't have to be this size. You can make it bigger or smaller. Then you are going to be needing your needle and thread, a matching color. Ensure that the color of your thread matches with the fabric you are going to be using. So the first thing you will do, if it's rumple, you can iron it out. I've ironed my own, so it makes it a little bit neater. So you fold your fabric into two, just like you can see me doing. Fold it into two. Then you take your needle and thread. You will have knotted at the bottom part. So you take your needle and thread. You are going to be starting from this smaller angle. So we are going to be making a running stitches or a gather stitches. You run it across here, then across the length and the other breadth of it. And this is what we are going to be doing. You take it in, then you take it in and out, in and out, in and out. Sorry, ensure that the two parts is joined together. So when you have gotten to the edge of it, then you go to the length. You take it in and out, in and out. Ensure you straighten it, hold it mouth to mouth. Then you take it again, in and out. You just keep on doing it until you get to the edge. You can see that our fabric flower is already taking shape little by little. So you keep on doing it in and out, in and out, in and out. So I'm done gathering lengthwise. Remaining this the breadth, the last part of the breadth. Then you still take it and then you do the running stitches. So once you are done, then you pull your thread. Now, when you want to thread your needle, ensure that you double it. When you double it, it makes the thread stronger. So when you are done, you pull it. Then in order for us to look at it, remember this is the first side, this is the last part. Now we are not going to be leaving it open like this. What you will do is that you will take your needle, then you are going to pass your needle to the end of the first edge. See, this is our last edge. You will pass your needle into the second edge and then you join it together. Can you see it? So you pull your fabrics very well and then you use your hand to arrange it properly. So once you are done, you can pass your needle round it again just to secure it tightly. Okay, so our fabric flower is almost ready. So what you are going to do now, you have gotten to the embellishment part. Remember I told you that you can use your pearl, just use it. When you want to use your bead, you have to be using your glue gun. You apply your glue and then you will add it. You're going to gum it. But I want to be using this button. You can equally use your gum to secure it. Add your gum to this place and then you gum it together. But I want to be using my needle and thread in order to secure my button. So you just pass your needle to the front. The button is having a hole. Pass your needle to it, remove it, and then you take it back like this. Can you see it? You can pass your needle once again, take it out, take it through the hole of your button, bring it down, and then you want to take it out again. Okay, so this way we are done. Ensure that your button is secure firmly. So you can pull your thread a little, then you take your scissors, cut it, and then you can knot it. For this back side, you can see that it's still very rough. And we are not going to be leaving our work like this. The front is already looking neat and is looking good, but we are not going to be leaving this part. So this is where our breast pad, we'll be using this as our felt. This is where it comes in. You just place it and then you use your scissors to just cut a tiny round shape. You may not need to measure it, just cut something small that you know will be enough to cover this place. Okay, but I think this is too big, so I'm going to be trimming it off. Okay, so you can check, you can see that this is going to be enough. So all you just have to do is to take your glue gun, or you can take your normal gun if it is that one that you want to use. Apply your glue gun to it, sorry, your glue to it, and then you apply it, and you use your hand to press it down. You can see that it's already looking nice. So if you know the glue you added is not enough, you can add it until it's enough. So the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to be attaching our brooch pin. As you can see, we'll be attaching our brooch pin to it. So just take, you're going to be adding a little bit of gum, a glue gun. Add a little bit to this side, and then, sorry, and then you want to place it here. Use your hand to hold it down a little, and once you are sure it's firm, then it's ready. And this is how to use it. So our fabric brush is ready. All you have to do is just to take your fabric. Let me demonstrate it. This is a dress. Once you are done opening it, you want to take this pin, then attach it to any part of your dress that you want it to be. Pass the pin inside, bring it out. Then you are going to put it inside the cover here, and our fabric brush is ready. So this is how it's going to be. I believe you can see it in our dress. So with this, we have come to the end of our fabric brush class. Thank you.